Boom. All righty, sir. So we'll use your short bat. I want to do some bunting to start. There we go. Boom. So I want us to go through, we'll look to get, let's see here. I want you aiming for this bucket. I want you aiming for this bucket. All right, so that's what we're aiming towards. We're going to go till we get 3 that hit the bucket, and then we'll go to that side and we'll do 3. Same page? All right, fastballs. Which bucket you going first? Yeah. There you go. Same stance. Yeah, stay in there though. Now I'm gonna catch you, but how easy was that?
Pretty easy.
Yeah. So let me see. Let me have you bring your right foot to there. There you go. Left foot here. Now I want you to think, rather than being like this, have your toes. There you go. Now all we're gonna look to do is lean over this back foot.
All right.
Let me see this. Lift that front foot. There you go. Yeah. And now just put that foot down. Boom. There you go. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Same page? Oh, yeah. Don't stab at it. If anything, if it's away, we're just going to lean more. Okay? There you go. Close. I wanted to hit the bucket. Better. Close. Spread. Bring that left foot closer to third base. There you go. Notice how you're on your toes, on your front foot. Yeah. Your back foot, you're like this. I want you reverse that. If anything, have the left foot with just the toe. Be on that more right foot. Notice how I can lean so much more versus if I'm here, I can't get over that plate. Yeah, if anything, have that left toe up. How much easier? Yeah, give me 2 more that hit the bucket. Great job. Close. All right, flatten the bat out just a little bit more. There, yes. Way better. There you go. Now, one of the nice things, and you can relax your kid. One of the nice things about bunting is essentially your angles will stay the same 24/7. So let me see your bat real quick. Let's say I'm bunting it to that bucket right there. I know this is my angle. So it's just a matter of keeping that angle and now just working up and down. If I'm going away, there's my angle, and I'm keeping that all the way. So if that ball is out, I'm just going to lean more over. Notice how I kept the angle? If that ball's in, I'm going to kind of go this way. Bring it in a little bit. But I'm trying to maintain whatever angle I have for that bucket, it's staying at that same angle. If I'm going to this bucket, so now it's just a matter for you finding what is that angle for me. Real quick, switch me, hop down. I'm going to have you feed. What we're looking for is kind of some here. We're going to scoot up. My angle set. Now, obviously, I've done this a little bit more than maybe you have, but like I have my angle set. It's here. Go ahead. Does that make sense? So let me see you set that face angle. Hold on. Left foot here. Right foot up. There you go. Yeah. And it's there. Low pitch. High pitch. Yeah. And it's just keeping that angle right there.
All right.
Same page?
Yeah.
There you go. And stay there. Because if anything, so let's say the pitcher's that way for me, I'm going to want to sink this way. So like if all of a sudden that's a curveball, if it's a curveball and I go here, now I have to do that. If it's a curveball and I'm sinking, whack. Does that make sense? Okay, so you're trying to go here to bunt that. I almost want you to go back, like lean back to here. Let me see you, let's go left foot in the air. There you go. Again. It's okay. There you go. Now notice how you keep falling forward? What does that mean? Where's your weight going? Yeah. Way better. Best one. Give me one more like that, and then we'll go to regular. There. Now regular. We. Holy Michael Jackson. Get off the toes there. There you go. Close. Still going on this side. Still need two more. Close. That's a good one, though. Great job. Close. So as this ball gets fed, we're going to start to lean back. Yeah. So I want you to mirror me. We're starting here, more middle, okay? As that pitch gets fed, whack. Middle, as that pitch gets fed, whack. Middle, as that pitch gets fed, whack. Now notice, I'm kind of just more bending the knees rather than anything else, okay? So it's here. This knee will stay there, and I'm just going to bend that, your right knee. Okay. So let me see. Ball starts coming in. Bend, 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 bend. Yeah. Again. Bend, 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 bend. Whack. Notice how your angles stay the same the whole time through that? So that all it is just sitting there. Wham. Wham. Sound good?
Yeah.
How many? Yeah. Now find that right angle. Bring that left knob a hair closer to your rib cage. There you go. Now a little less. Find that happy medium. That angle all the way. Set your angle early. Hold that angle. Close. Now a happy medium between those. Oh my goodness. We're close. There you go. Now, way better job with direction. Where's the ball hitting on the ground? Okay. So does that mean as the ball's coming in, are we 2 up, 2 below, or 2 level?
2 below, or the bat's 2 up.
Yes. So all we got to do is just bring that down. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a bad thing to have this ball hit early like you want. So, like, I don't want you to make it seem like, oh, man, all these balls suck. No, we're just looking to be, like, very specific with this. And so I want you to make that small adjustment. So that way, instead of it hitting right here and bouncing over, maybe it hits here and then hits the bucket. You know what I'm saying? So find a way to make that small adjustment. And here's another reason why. Every high school field that you're going to be playing on from now for the next couple of years, probably the next 5, even if you get in college, where this dirt, the little half circle is going to be very different. So there's some places where it's going to be a super small circle, and right here is dirt, and then right here is grass. If that's the case, really easy, because all you're doing is just getting in. The grass is going to kill it, which is a good thing for us when we're bunting. What happens if the dirt's like all the way out here? Yeah, so now we're just kind of playing it with a little bit different. Here's another fun fact for you. Back in the day, Camden Yards, Orioles home field, they used to change the grass length depending on who they were playing. So if they were playing a team that bunted all the time, made it super thin. So that way when they would bunt it, it would just roll really fast to the pitcher, to the third baseman. If they played a team that never bunted and maybe they were going to bunt a little bit more than the other team, that shit was thick. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't expect high schools to do something like that, but, like, there might be places where you play where all of a sudden you realize, hey, the grass is super thick. I just need to get in the grass. Oh, grass is super thin. I can't hit it super hard because then it's going to roll really far. There's also going to be times where when you get to the field, and this is going to be something that we talk to all the guys about, but especially as a first baseman, every day when I got to wherever field I was playing at, would walk over, and let's say this is the grass line, walk over, take a ball, you're just going to roll it. Noticed how that stayed straight on the line? So now me as a first baseman, if I know if there's a bunt that's barely on there, it's going to stay on there. But, kick that back. Thank you. If I get a ball that starts to roll off, notice how it dove hard? So now me as a first baseman, I know, hey, if that's on the line and it starts to roll off, let it go. It's going to go all the way. There's going to be some fields where they barely have any lip. So you roll it and it just stays true all the way. So there's going to be like little things as like a bunter. We want to take notice. If that grass lip is like this tall, we don't want to get anywhere near it. Because the moment that that ball starts to roll off, that's going foul all the way. If it's flat, we have a little bit more grace period. If you're playing on turf, we're probably going to have it hit way earlier, so that way it doesn't go as far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just little things like that once we start getting, I think I've talked about, there are layers to this.
Yeah.
So some guys just like, hey, just please have the ball hit your bat. Please just bunt it. And there are other guys where it's like, hey, we're going to try and get this far away from the foul line. We're going to try and have it die by this point. There's different pressure of grips that you can have that's going to have the ball do different things. A whole lot of layers to it, but we're just finding out how are you able to make it to where you hit this bucket, not there and above it, or have it go right here, have it go right here. How can you hit that bucket over and over and over again? Same page? A little softer with it. Almost like you're trying to just barely have the bat be in the way. No quick last second jolts. Close. Now, hey, it's just the angle. So what's up with that angle, bro? Okay, but where was your angle for that? So how'd it go that way? Because you pushed out with your left hand. So like, where was that pitch located? Okay, so to get to that pitch, you went here. So as you push that forward, that then changed your angle. So that's why it's really important, hold that angle. Okay. I'm gonna switch you. I want you to feed me 3.
Okay.
All right. If I can get 1 to hit that bucket in the first 3, I'll have you do 5. Do I know you like planks, so. Oh, son of a gun. Lucky. Let's get a quick pick on these guys, and then we'll switch to the. I'll get an empty bucket. Here we are. Cool. Once we get done with this first base side, then we're going to go single hand stuff. It's not like we're going to be bunting the whole time. You're on the curve with Cash, right? Did he ever send out anything asking about who posted that one compete quiz?
I don't know if he asked, but we were both really curious about that. We were asking around. We couldn't find out who it was. Did someone send out a question about that?
No. I know who it is. I'm just very curious to see if said person is going to be, oh yeah, that was me. Or maybe said person might be on the search tree. I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Was this said person on here?
Like, that's why I reached out to that. I was like, someone on 14. That was the only identifying mark I reached out to. I wanted to just be like anonymous, like, hey, I wanted you to feel comfortable if you said, hey, my team sucks at show you the quiz. Now, this is the first person, so no name. Correct, because I wasn't doing that at first. Okay. And then I saw the answers of this, and I was like, fuck no. Now, you've got to be accountable. Who's that first answer?
My definition of competition is to go hard and be competitive and compete.
What a hell of a definition.
That's excellent.
Because I think every good definition of a word has that word in the definition.
Yeah.
It's like, what's a door? Well, it's a door.
Yeah.
Great definition. What does it mean to compete? No excuses, giving 100%. Give me the best example of when you competed the most. I would say competitions. So that's why I got so annoyed. So you saw how mad I got on Sunday after and that's why we did the whole competing thing. And for that to be the first fucking quiz that gets submitted, what do we do? Now, like I said, I'm going to scroll down all the way to the bottom.
My mom, she always wants us to be competitive and going at it. That's what she really does.
Now, I'm not going to show you who I'm going to go to. What's up, Chase? But, would you say this is a very similar answer?
Yeah. Pretty, still saying a lot of stuff about her mom.
And there was only one person on the team that answered it like that.
I gotta figure this out. I don't know if they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna be honest about it. I got it. If they haven't admitted it yet.
Again, like I said, I know who sent that second quiz.
The second one?
The one that I just showed you that was pretty much the exact same answer.
Wait, we were supposed to do it twice?
No.
Oh. They just sent it twice?
Because I said, whoever first submitted this, do it again, because this is bullshit.
Oh, so now you know. Oh, I see.
So like I said, they may or may not be on the search committee. And it's not you. Are you on the same page with me now?
Yeah.
So is that not kind of funny? Trying to find who's the one that did that? No, I'm not saying it was. But you saw how identical those answers were. And it was literally like that on every single question. Where one answer would be 3 words the first time, and then the second time they did it, they used the same 3 words and just added like 4 more words.
I mean, it also sounds like
First base side now. Got to find that angle, got to keep that angle. So on that one, you're here, and you feel how much we went forward. So when you went forward, that's completely changed your angle. You got to, same thing that we were just doing. Yep, and now you just, hold on. What angle do you think you need? Okay, now pause that angle. So pitch is coming in this direction. Is that going to then deflect to that?
a little bit more that way.
Yep, so I'm thinking you probably need to be here.
Okay.
Okay, now you need to keep, Chase, can you do me a favor and grab me a PVC really fast, bub? By the way, Chase, Leo, Chase. Chase is my Slammer South stud. So, what angle do you think you need? Tell me when to stop.
Stop. Oh, like right here. So, like there.
Okay, so that's the angle you got to try and fight for. Okay. Same page? Now, when I say fight for it, all that means is set it before you even load it and just keep it there. That's the fight. It's not like you got to fight to get it there. You got to fight to keep it there. Good angle. Now it's just height. So keep it there. So put it to whatever angle you need. Keep it there so that way you can kind of see it. That way you just know that's the angle I got to be at. And if after contact, all of a sudden you're like this and you look down and it's not matching the PVC, we know why it got missed. Open up your hips a little bit more. There you go. Bring your right foot closer to the white line. There you go. Stay in both of your feet. Get off of the toe. There you go. Here, I want you to, let's try this out. Chase, can you do me one more? Actually, never mind. I lied. Straight to your face. I know. Sit down. Yeah. Bring the bucket up, move it a little bit closer. Bunt from there. Angles. How much better already? Yeah. Let's get a few more in there. And you can don't even hold your arm out all the way. You can lean a little forward. There you go. Watch this. We're going to keep the same angle. Keep your body there. There. Yeah. Just keep it there. Yeah, don't even, you can go like up, down a little bit, but keep the T-Rex arms. That's all right. Keep the hands a little closer to the body. Yeah. Yeah. One more. I got you another one. Great job. So, what did we just learn? Yeah. What about the stance, the setup? So now watch this. All I'm going to have you, whoa, sit back down. Plant the feet there. Plant the foot. Let's go like here. Just stand up. There. That's it. All right, I know you're a little bit closer right now. So all we're going to look to do, just scoot back just a hair, but keep everything else. Yeah, just that. And all I want you being in that squatting-like position, that's all that we're really looking for. All day, all we're doing. I know how excited you are. Yes, that's it. Don't need to squat on the low one or on the high one. There you go. Close. Hands a little closer to the body. There you go. Yes. Yes, Leo. Way better. Yes. Keep it. Oh. Yep. Yeah, baby. Give me one more and we'll swing it. Close. What'd you feel right there? Yeah. So all of a sudden your angle adjusted because we're also raw. You got to stay in the legs. We can't come up. If anything, we're going to go down. Okay? If anything, you're going to go more into the ground. Yeah, baby! How much easier? Yeah. Because I think a lot of the time what can happen, especially if we're not that comfortable or used to bunting, we almost get more anxiety as the ball, all of a sudden, like ball comes out of the hand, ball comes out of the machine, All of a sudden, because we're in like a different spot, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know what to do. If it, dude, it's more meh. Meh. Same page? All right, let's go with a stride. Let's go bottom hand with it. All I'm looking for, stride, whack. Okay?
So start with long and just pick it up and put it down.
Yeah, or you can go normal stance to start. And all I'm looking for is up, whack.
Yeah.
Same page?
Yep.
Are pretty much identical if you would like. Main thing, actually, I was wanting to have you do this the other day, but we don't have one. Ooh, 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 how exciting. So anytime that we talk about drill, tool, variable, that kind of thing, this is going to be a tool, okay? So then take this guy, let me see your collar of the shirt. Boom, there we go. Now, all we're going to look to do, boom, and you're going to rotate and you're going to try and keep that there. Now notice, to keep this there, you have to turn with your body.
Yeah.
The moment you try and go hand, now it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So once I get like here, it's
Yes, but this initial turn, if I try and do this, my angles are going to be all over. I need to go body, then let it release. Does that make sense? Do you mind? A pin on kind of the back side of that black box, or the front side, I guess, and it'll pin it so that way, yep, and then tilt that guy forward. Yep. And then there will kind of be like for it to kind of go into. It is kind of a little bit of some elbow work. All right, you ready, Bob? All righty. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I want you to squeeze that ball against your chest and turn. Try and squeeze it. It should naturally, in theory, release when it should release. The main thing we need to work on is keeping that there. So squeeze that ball against the chest as you turn, okay? Yes. Close. Almost feel like you're trying to hit these to right center. What are you noticing on those? Your barrel's about that far away from it. So that's like a middle away-ish pitch. Go ahead, slow motion swing. And right now, we're just going this way, and your bat's only getting to there.
okay.
We need to think, go ahead, stride, pause. More over. There.
Okay.
Now turn. Whack.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? We're just going this way versus this way. Yeah. Does that make sense? And it's still going to be even more of a turn. You're not going to release and have your hand come off that ball until you get your chest to whatever field you're hitting it to. So if it's an away pitch and you're going to hit it to right, this is going to stay there until your chest gets to right field. Then it will release. If you're going to hit the center, boom, and then release. If you're hitting it to the left, then release. Same page?
Yeah.
Money. We're only going to go up. Yeah! Close. Do you feel that difference? Don't be as wide. Stay a little bit more narrow. There you go. How much easier was that turn? When we're super wide, it is really difficult to get turned. Now in the reverse, when we're super narrow, a lot easier to turn, a lot easier to slide though. So you need to find your happy medium to where we're not sliding, but we're also still able to easily rotate. I think you've been doing way too wide, so see if you can find that happy medium. There you go. Hit it to right for me. One ball to right and we're done. Imagine like you were bunting it to right. What would your angle have to be? Okay, so notice, do that again. Point of contact that you have to have for that. Where's your point of contact right now? Yeah, so that's what you got to change, that point of contact. Close. Keep trying to bunt it to right. Get that angle. Close. Are you late or early? Early. So early. Because where's your point of contact to hit it to right? Okay? You're like all the way out here by the time it's passing you. You got to make contact back here. You're going to still have your forearm against the ball when you make contact right now. Better. Now find that angle. Late or early? Early. Yep, let's get a pick. Great job. We'll use that white bucket. Great job, dude. We'll go that one, sorry. Get you that empty guy, make it a little easier for you. Great job, bub. No takeaways, I got to get rocking with him.
Okay.
But we can still do like verbal chat. I just won't write them down. Leg guard? Look at that thing. Do you know how he got this? I did a challenge with all my high school guys, which you'll be eligible to join the high school membership in May. So we did a challenge where all of my high school guys were in one group. And I was like, all right, for 100 days in a row. So starting, it was October 24th, leading up to February 1st, which this is a month for all the tryouts. I had all of my high school guys every day that they ate 1,000 calories before 12 p.m., took a picture of it and the nutrition breakdown, and did 100 push-ups throughout that day with a video. They got their name entered into a raffle. So if they did it for 100 days, they would have 100 entries in the raffle. If they did it for one day, they had one entry in the raffle. Well, again, Mr. Chase is only in 6th grade. But I'm just going to do the challenge for myself. Next thing you know, this dude's doing 100 push-ups every day. I think we were almost at like 90 days in a row. I think maybe even over 90 days. And also was getting the meals in. So I said, you know what? Let's just get the dude the leg guard. So he customized that all himself, and that's how he got it. But then we just announced the winner of the high school one, Finn Slavin. 99 out of 100 days, he completed the challenge. This year, did I tell you about the Thanksgiving thing? Yeah, so we'll do a Thanksgiving feast. We'll do a Christmas party. We'll do a Super Bowl party. I'll have like some Thanksgiving food here, so we'll have like a giant hitting session with all the guys. Turkey. You're eligible MMA. Don't want to wait till you're in high school, start prepping for high school. In my eyes, you become a freshman the moment you leave 8th grade. And you've now become a high schooler. So the sooner we start getting used to high school stuff, the easier it's going to be. Yeah, Chase. Velocity for all of 11 and 12 years. Yankopotamus. Money, dude. Like I said, we'll talk over the takeaways. So we can go sit down. You got your bat with you?
Oh, they're in my bag.
Oh, okay. Didn't even get it out. Gatorade Frost, Glacier Cherry. What? I think so.
Oh,
I was going to say, if it's not, it just appeared. All right, takeaways. What you got for me there, bub?
definitely noticed when I got my feet closer, I had more control, and I just had a